What's up, YouTube? Are bonnets still an issue for black women trying to travel or just handling day-to-day business with bonnets on? Hey guys, I'm Corey. Welcome to my channel, Let's Talk with Corey. If this is your first time tuning in, hit that subscribe button. But before we get started, wherever you are in the world today, I mean wherever you are in the world today, I really do hope you're having a great day. Guys, as you know it, my channel, Let's Talk with Corey, is about people, places, and things. And this time we're talking about a thing, bonnets. And why do our sisters, and they're not the only ones who wear bonnets, but the overwhelming majority that you see out in public and even at the airports is black women wearing bonnets. But the bigger question is, what's the big deal? Is it okay for sisters to want to cover their hair while they're traveling, or maybe not have their hair done while they're going from one place to another? Or just the bottom line is something covering their head? And what's the big deal? As you guys recall, Monique said this, and this is how she felt about bonnets. Check out this clip, but also I'm going to keep it running where people who have a problem with bonnets. And this is something that's been going on for a few years now. And yes, we all see women wearing bonnets. But the question is it a big deal? And why do we make a big deal of it? Since, hey, it's their own bodies, it's their head, it's their hair. They want to cover it up, shouldn't be a problem. Now, unless they come out with some type of laws where you can't travel with a bonnet on your head. Check out these clips.
Hey, my sweet babies. So, it took me a minute to say what I'm getting ready to say because I want to make sure I'm not saying it in judgment, and I want to make sure I'm saying it from a place of love. Y'all, some of y'all have given me the title of auntie, and I'm honored that y'all do that, right? But there are times where auntie got to talk to her babies and say some real shit. So yesterday, I was in the airport in Atlanta because I'm in Jackson, Mississippi now at Chuckles Comedy Club, right? And we got 3 shows tonight. We got a matinee at 5:30, then we got 7, then we got 10, right? And I'm excited. I always love going to the stage. So when we got to the airport yesterday, I was excited, like, all right, baby, let's go get him in Jackson, Mississippi. And as we began to walk through the airport, I saw so many, actually too many to count and too many for me to tap. But I saw so many of our young sisters in head bonnets, scarves, slippers, pajamas, blankets wrapped around them, and this is how they're showing up to the airport. And I've been seeing it, not just at the airport, I've been seeing it at the store, at the mall. I've been seeing sisters showing up with these bonnets and headscarves and their slippers. And the question that I'm having to you, my sweet babies, when did we lose pride in representing ourselves? When did we step away of, let me make sure I'm presentable when I leave my home? Let me make sure I'm representing the family I created so that if I'm out in the street, I look like I have pride in myself. And I'm not saying no full face of makeup. I'm not saying no full front lace frontal. I'm not saying none of that. All I'm saying is, could you please comb your hair? And if you don't want to comb your hair, they got enough shit out here now, baby, where you can style yourself up and look like you have pride. I'm not saying you don't have pride, but the representation that you're showing, someone would have to ask you to know that you had it. So my sweet babies, for the ones that do call me auntie, I love you for real. Even the ones that don't, I love y'all asses too. But the babies that say auntie to me, please listen to auntie. Always have pride in your representation of you. It's not to get a man. It is just your representation of you, my sweet babies. So I'm just giving y'all a warning. If I see you in the streets, in the airport, in the Walmart, and you got a bonnet on and you got slippers on and you looking like what the fuck, Nikki gonna tap you and say, hey baby girl, show you what you worth. Show you what you deserve. So all of those posts that you see celebrities putting out there saying, hey queen, hey queen, hey queen, well, can we start putting it into action?
Good morning. Somebody's not going to like this.
Hey guys, I am
And guess what? I don't care. I've been at work since 3 a.m. It's 5:16. I've counted 11 black women with bonnets on. Let me tell you something. It ain't a white thing with this airport. I never see white women coming in this airport with bonnets on. It's us. To my beautiful black sisters, listen. Embrace your hair. Whatever you got going on with your hair that morning, let it show. It don't even matter at this point. But coming in here with bonnets is ratchet, tacky, classless, ghetto, and it speaks volumes to us as a culture. Please stop coming in the airport with bonnets. Please. Please.
Stop wearing your bonnets in the airports. Please stop wearing bonnets in the airports. You look crazy. It is ratchet. It is ghetto. It is unattractive. It makes you look crazy. I just saw a woman. She was literally wearing a bonnet, like some booty shorts and some flip-flops, like headed onto a flight. At what point, and yes, she was black, obviously she was black. At what point did black people decide that we just don't care how we look in public anymore? At what point did we just say that it was just okay to look crazy and ratchet and a hot mess and ghetto when we are around people? And I say this because the vast majority of the people that I see looking absolutely crazy while I'm traveling are black. I'm just going to say it. Auntie Monique tried to tell y'all black girls about these bonnets. And then you try to come for Auntie Monique when she said it. Well, I'm going to say you can come for me. The bonnets are ratchet. They're ugly. They make you look low class, trashy, and ghetto.
Okay, guys, you saw the clips. You heard what everybody had to say about them. And the bottom line is this. Look, I look at it like it's a personal preference. If you want to travel, you want to keep your hair covered up, it is what it is. Yeah, it may not look okay, but still, it's a person's right, a woman's right, regardless of whether she's black or whatever, to keep her head covered while she's out there conducting business or even traveling. So really, personally, I don't have a problem with it, but for some reason, some black people, or people in general, mostly us, we have a hard time swallowing the pill of how other people should look when they're moving around. And I'm going to say this too. There's no bigger group that's harder on its own than black people. Man, we are so judgmental when it comes down to our people. As a race, we're harder on each other than any other race in the world. Black people, we are hard. You would never even know that we were a people that was once enslaved because of how we treat one another. Again, I'm gonna digress. I'm gonna leave that alone, but that's just food for thought. We gotta really stop being so judgmental of each other. But guys, you leave a comment. What's your thoughts about sisters wearing bonnets? Do you have a problem with it? What's the big deal? Or, you know what I'm saying, is it all right? It's their head, that's their body. They do what they want to do. Guys, as always, thanks for the pull-up. Hit that subscribe button. Until the next time, let's talk with Corey. Let's talk with Corey out.